So you're looking for one of the best maps to practice your CS2 skills on. There's lots of maps out there made by the community dedicated to helping you get better at the game. Whether it be a bot map like Aimbots here helping you perfect your aim, maybe one of the many utility maps out there for helping you learn nades on each and every map, or movement maps helping you learn all sorts of different jumps and shortcuts and whatnot. But what if you're looking for one map that teaches you a lot of these different skills all in one place? Like one map that allows you to practice all of this stuff at once, and that genuinely helps you get better. Well, that's where this free practice map comes in. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys all of its awesome features and everything you can do. Because if you can master this map, you will instantly get out of Silver, probably Nova, and it will definitely help you become much closer to pro level. Real quick, before I get into everything, if you're a fan of case opening sites and you're 18+, then check out today's video sponsor, Skin Club. Skin Club is one of the most popular sites to do this with, featuring over 100 different cases you can try your luck on, as well as an upgrade feature, and my personal favorite with sites like these, battles, or aka case battles. The more you play on the site and level up too, you can unlock free cases that you can open daily, as well as complete the various missions for even more rewards. To keep things fresh as well, every month there's always a new event featuring new cases, giveaways, and points for anyone who participates. Best of all, the entire site is provably fair and you can verify anything you think might not be legit. If you want to play and you're 18+, use code CAZE when depositing through one of their various deposit methods to get an extra 7% bonus for free. And thanks again to Skin Club for sponsoring. Alright, with that all out of the way, the map we're talking about is this one right here, YPrac Hub by Jesper. And this is basically one of those maps that contains a lot of the different stuff that you want to learn, that you want to know, that you want to practice all into one map. Exactly like I was saying in the intro. I'll have it linked down in the description below for easy access, but if you want to play this in your game, like if you want this to be in your game, click that link, log in through Steam, and then simply click this green subscribe button down here. I've already clicked it, so it says unsubscribe for me, but once you click this, that's what will make it show up in your game. Then it's as easy as booting your game if it's not already opened, clicking play, and then going over to the workshop maps tab and finding it over here. Mine's right here. Nice and easy. It just shows up right away. When I click go to load into this, it's going to do its thing where it loads, and it's actually going to spawn you in on a black screen right here, and then all of a sudden kill you. That is completely normal. That is how this map starts, and I'm not really sure why, but that's just how it starts, so don't be alarmed there. Once you appear in this spot though, where you're like in this little gray circle with all these things around you, that's where you want to be. Of course, you can pick your own weapon and knife here if you want to do that. Same thing with the other weapons over here. I'm gonna go AK and vanilla karambit for right now. Oh yeah. Oh wait, it's a fade. It's not vanilla. What? Even better. And then if we look over here to the right, these are the 4 different modes that you can do on this map. So you can see there's pre-fire, utility, shortcuts, and sandbox. Now I'll explain each of these here in a second, but first you have to pick the map that you want to do these on. You'll see it defaults to Mirage. Mirage has that white border box around it. But if you want to do one of the other maps, it's as simple as you just, take out one of your guns and shoot it. We'll shoot Nuke, for example. And that's gonna basically make the entire map reload. I'm not sure why it has to reload the entire thing every single time you change the map, but yeah, it's gonna do this. Exactly like you're starting up the map, but now you're on Nuke. So you can see Nuke selected over here. It's got that white border around it. And then if you look over here at the map, you'll see it's Nuke. Now, this is where the different game modes come in. Like I said, there's pre-fire, utility, shortcuts, and sandbox. Pre-fire, if I shoot at this to select it, is exactly what it says. You're basically going to be moving around pre-firing or shooting at the different pre-fire spots. And where's my AK? Where players are supposedly going to be. So you can see there's this guy down here in secret. We got another guy over here by credit. And if I keep moving along here, there's probably going to be a one. Yep, in garage, kind of in garage. Boom. Let's see, another one credit. Is there going to be one box here? Oh no, we got heaven. We got heaven. We got one on the AC box. Come on, headshot. And yeah, well, I died, so then it just restarts me. Now, real quick, because I want to set this up the right way, if I press enter on my keyboard, that's how you get out of it. Super nice and easy. But the reason why I'm backing out of that, one, because I want my AK, but two, I wanted to say, you can see pre-fire is already selected because it's got that slightly brighter gray box around it. Because I shot that right there, it defaults to putting me right here on the map. You can see right here outside of long where we started. But that's not the only spot that you can play pre-fire from. You can also select all of these other markers around the map to also do pre-fires from there. So like if I wanted to do pre-fires on B ramp, for example, I can shoot this. And now when I go back and shoot pre-fire again, that's where it's going to load me in. You can see, boom, now we're on B ramp and we're doing pre-fire from here. So it's going to time me, see how fast I can get some pre-fire kills here. Where are they? There's another one. There's going to be a guy on down in ramp. There's got to be a guy. Yep. Maybe one in the corners. Is there going to be one by single on site? Yep. We got on site. We got box. Double doors and one window. Two window. Ooh. All right. Sick. And one more. Boom. And yeah, so every single time you do one of the pre-fires, there's going to be 12 bots that you want to kill. It's going to time you, and as soon as you get those 12 kills, then it's going to respawn you back at the start, and it's going to give you the time that you completed and down there in chat. Now that's pre-fire. Like I said, you can press enter on your keyboard to go back, and you can select any of these different positions to do pre-fires from for any of the different maps, which is pretty awesome. But now let's move on to the next mode. The next mode's utility here. So if I shoot this once, you'll see now the map changes. It's still nuke, but you'll see I'm going to be spawning in here in T-spawn, and it's going to be teaching me nades from there. And we can start that by simply shooting at this again. You'll see when I load in, there's all these different yellow like lines everywhere, and these are all different need lineups. So you can see you want to put your face where the dude with the face is, and you want to be looking and aiming your crosshair exactly where this reticle, what do you call this? This crosshair thing shows up. If I go to my smoke, you'll see aiming here. Let's see, I want to aim like right about here basically, and then it says top aiming and smoke from T-spawn, and I want to jump throw for this one. So if I just boom, and then you can see with the little screen here where it's gonna land. Boop, boop, boop. Sweet. And then if we fly over here real quick so we can see where it landed, that did not go where it was supposed to go. Whoops. Oh, you can see I already kind of fucked it up. So this map is definitely one I should probably spend some time on. Wait, let me try this again. So we aim it like maybe right about here, then jump through. Where's that gonna land? Is that where it's supposed to go? Oh. Yeah, that's better. That's better. So then that's gonna go right in front of mini doors. Hey, now that's how that one's supposed to go. Sweet. You can see as I fly around the map here on no clip, it's not just that one. There is many different lineups you can learn. And it looks like most of them, wait, nope, there's some over here too. They're all over the map. They are all over the map. It is not just in T-spawn because I thought it might just be T-spawn for a little bit. It is not just T-spawn. That is awesome. Wait, so if I try this one right here, this is garage from T-spawn. All right, this is a jump throw too. Let's see. I'm assuming it wants me to aim like right about, no wait. I'm assuming it wants me to aim like right about here. So jump throw. Boom. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, I'm a noob with the util if you can't tell. That's why I'm like surprised that worked. But yeah, that's the util game mode here. You can do this with any of the maps that are officially in game right now, all here through this one community map, which is awesome. But pressing enter to go back to the game modes once again. Now we're going to go to shortcuts next. If I shoot at this, you'll see the map changes once again, and we've got all of these different red pings that we can select to do shortcuts, I guess. But what exactly does that mean? We'll just go ahead and leave it selected on this default one right here. And when we load in, you'll see that now there's these arrows, these red boxes, and then a balloon way up there on silo. And basically what this is trying to do is it's trying to train your movement to teach you how to get up to silo in this case as fast as you possibly can. So this is just literally doing this. This one's nice and easy. If you go to the red box though, where it doesn't want you to go, then that's where it resets you and you go back to the start. So look, if I go up here, miss and fall down, boop, wrong way. And as soon as you start moving, it times you, and you can also see your speed as well. So if you're not ass like me, you can try to see how fast you can do this, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna press enter again to go back so I can show you guys some of the other ones too. Let's do this one right here. Looks like this one's going up to heaven, so it wants you to go through the window over here. Oh no, it doesn't want you to go the ladder. This is teaching you to go this way. I already knew this. Very easy, very easy. Oh yeah. But yeah, shortcuts probably the easiest one for most experienced players. Not bad though to go through all these, make sure you know them. And then last but not least though, for the game modes, then there's sandbox. And with this one, as far as I've figured out, sandbox is basically just free-for-all mode. Like, so you can basically practice utility, pre-fire, shortcuts all in one. I believe that's the best impression of this that I got when I was, doing my pre-recording stuff. But yeah, you can see if I shoot this to go play it, it just loads you into the map with infinite util. You can throw whatever util you want. There is bots. They don't show up. I'm assuming you can probably place these. Yeah, so you can place bots if you want to practice, your own pre-fires. You can make your own pre-fires with this if you want to do that. Pretty cool. And yeah, it's just a free-for-all mode, so you can kind of practice whatever you want. Simple as that. Overall though, this is pretty much the YPRAC map. Not a sponsored video. I just wanted to make this because I thought it was really cool, really well done. And I honestly think a lot of you guys will find this really helpful. So definitely don't be afraid to go check it out and mess around on it. Anyways, with that all said, if you did make it this far in the video, definitely make sure you guys drop a like and of course subscribe if you're brand new. And yeah, now whatever video is showing on your screen, the YouTube algorithm thinks you might like. So do me a favor and go check it out.